They were always up for an adventure, no matter how dangerous it may seem. But little did they know, their latest adventure would be one for the books. It all started on a dark and stormy night, when the trio decided to go camping in the woods. They had heard rumors of strange occurrences in the area, but they didn't believe in ghosts or monsters. As they set up their campsite, they couldn't shake the feeling that they were being watched. Suddenly, they heard a loud cackling sound coming from the nearby bushes. They froze in fear as a group of witches emerged from the darkness. The witches were unlike any they had ever seen before. Their skin was green and warty, and their long noses seemed to twitch with malevolence. They were cackling maniacally, and in their hands, they held long, gnarled staffs. Lance, Maria, and Martin knew they had to act fast. They grabbed their weapons and charged at the witches, but they were no match for the powerful sorceresses. With a flick of their wrists, the witches sent them flying through the air. As they lay on the ground dazed and confused, the witches loomed over them, cackling wickedly. "You should have never ventured into our woods," hissed one of the witches. "Now, you shall join us as our prisoners, forever." The trio knew they had to escape. They gathered all of their strength, and fought back with all their might. After a long and grueling battle, they finally emerged victorious. The witches lay defeated at their feet, and the friends fled from the woods as fast as they could. But their troubles were far from over. As they stumbled through the dense forest, they were confronted by a group of trolls. These trolls were even more ferocious than the witches, with sharp teeth and claws that could shred through flesh in an instant. Lance, Maria, and Martin fought bravely against the trolls, but they were outnumbered. Just when all seemed lost, they were rescued by a group of friendly ghosts, who had been watching the battle from afar. The ghosts whisked them away to their spectral home, a spooky old mansion filled with creaky doors and flickering candles. There, they were introduced to the ghostly inhabitants of the mansion, who were a motley crew of friendly spirits. The ghosts told the trio of their ongoing battle against the forces of darkness, and how they needed brave adventurers like Lance, Maria, and Martin to help them fight against the demons that threatened to take over the world. And so, the three friends joined forces with the ghosts and set off on a new adventure, one filled with danger and excitement at every turn. They faced off against demons, battled evil sorcerers, and braved treacherous dungeons, always sticking together and fighting for what was right. Lance, Maria, and Martin knew that as long as they had each other, they could overcome any obstacle that stood in their way. They were the ultimate team, united against the forces of darkness, and they knew that they would always triumph in the end.